My name is Dagmawi Woubshet. I am a professor of English at the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. And here at the Africa Institute, Global Studies University, I am the Senior Toni Morrison Fellow. Well, I'll just say that Toni Morrison is a giant, an incomparable writer of the 20th and 21st centuries. As a writer of fiction, as an editor, and also as a scholar, she has fundamentally changed the terms of not only Black studies and Black fiction, but moreover, the terms of the English language, because she's such an extraordinary craftswoman. Right? One of my favorite lines by Toni Morrison in her Nobel speech is she says, "We die, that may be the meaning of life, but we do language, that may be the measure of our lives." And the way she has done language over a career that spanned 50 years has been extraordinary. As an African-American writer, she was also deeply invested in African literature, more broadly global Black thought. She's one who made sure that Kamara Le's book, The Radiance of the King, which was not out of print in English, gave it another life. But also in her fiction, we see this, a deep investment in, of course, as an African-American woman, in Black American life, but more broadly in how we think about Black life across nations. We see that in her fiction, but we also see that in interviews and her scholarship. It's influenced my work, both as a literary scholar, as an essayist. If there are two authors from whom I've tried to glean style and appreciation for the language, Toni Morrison is certainly one of them, along with James Baldwin. Well, I think as a fellow, one of the treasures is you're given ample time to focus on your scholarship, right? Whereas generally during the course of the academic year, that time is taxed by teaching, by administrative labor, by committee work. So just to have uninterrupted time to focus on your scholarship is really indispensable for any scholar. And for me, I came with the project of finishing a manuscript on James Baldwin's late work, late style. And since I've been here, I drafted and finished the last chapter of the book. And I also had a workshop of that chapter. So I was able to invite two external reviewers, critics who focus on drama. The chapter is on James Baldwin's last work, which is a play, a work of dramatic literature. And so they gave me extraordinary feedback, in addition to colleagues, fellows, and also faculty at the Africa Institute, who gave me just immeasurable, constructive feedback. I also had a chance to give a public lecture on a different chapter. Also there, I got invaluable feedback. And any writer, we're constantly editing, rewriting, incorporating feedback. So I treasure all the feedback that I received from my colleagues here. And the other thing I would say is it's such an intellectually vibrant and rich space. So every week, if not 1, 2, 3 different talks. I've attended extraordinary conferences on the Congo, organized by a faculty member here, another one on war and catastrophe, and to have been a participant has really enriched my time here. I would say, so not all fellows are obligated to teach, but I would say jump into a class, do a session, so that you encounter the Institute and its intellectual life in a different kind of way, right? The workshops, the manuscript workshops are amazing. So make sure you choose the people, your interlocutors carefully to get really productive, generous and generative feedback. The other is, forge friendships. I think the friendships I've established here, both friendships that nourish me intellectually and also personally, are priceless, right? So make sure you forge deep, meaningful relationships that will also have, dividends and payoffs in the future, intellectual payoffs, personal, intellectual, professional payoffs in the future. And then lastly, this is kind of just practical because although this is the longest length of time that I've spent here in Sharjah, I've come a few times to do different conferences and so forth here at the Institute. This time I rented a car. And that is key because you're not just simply shuttling back and forth between, your apartment and the Africa Institute. You can go to, there's such beautiful places and cities to explore in the UAE. You can go to, top of my list, you can go to Khurfatan, right? Not just Dubai or Abu Dhabi. You can go, Ajman is next door, right? You can go to Al Daid. You can go to Kalba, right? So I think it just enables a different kind of exploration of the place. And lastly, Sharjah is a very culturally alive and active place. So each year there's the March meeting. Attend some of those sessions. Every other year is the Sharjah Biennale. Take advantage of that. There's the Sharjah Architectural Triennale. So that even outside of the center and institute, there's such a rich cultural life that is taking place. So I would encourage my future fellows to take advantage of the riches that Sharjah offers.